Is my screen is my screen visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's start today's session. Once again, many of you may be familiar, but those who have joined newly, I will introduce myself, Sunita Karande. I have 15 years CBSE school SST teacher experience, and today I'm going to take session. But before starting the session, these are the few ground rules which we need to follow. Okay, so just I will ask you one thing, that you introduce yourself and you just share your unique aspect of teaching learning style. So what teaching learning style you use while teaching?
Good evening, Sunita, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, myself, I'm Purnima.
Okay.
I'm myself to social science faculty, Air Force School, Begumpet, Telangana.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I will suppose if I'm introducing about working institutions or otherwise at school, sixth and seventh level
Okay.
about the local government. First, I'll
Okay.
try to make them to, I'll understand, make them to understand what exactly, make them to the groups, so how their groups will work. If you have any problem, whom you go. Like that small, a narrated story, I'll try to give them and make them a little understanding of the what I'm going to do. And later, I'll read and explain the lesson. After explanation, I'll start asking them to go and discuss the same thing with your parent, what you have learned today. And this sixth class children, out of with lot of a curiosity, they try to discuss with their parents and they come back. And they say that, ma'am, my mother said this, it is like this. They started sharing their views. And then afterwards, I slowly start getting into the concept of my lesson, what I want to teach.
Okay.
And
Very nice, ma'am.
when I was talking, when I was sixth class handling that first lesson in civics, unity and diversity. Just they come from fifth class, they don't know the meaning of unity and diversity. So I have to explain them, call them different colors, different festivals. All these things made them to understand. And then I asked them to go and take interview with their neighbor, what they do, what is religion they follow, what is their community, what they celebrate, how do they celebrate. All these things. Slowly that interaction, that has developed a lot of confidence in them and started coming and sharing next day in the class. That, with that, I feel that my half of my teaching part of my concept to the children is I'm done with that. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, very good, ma'am. Even the
Ma'am,
Priyanka ma'am also has shared that she connect the students with the real life examples. Okay. So
ma'am,
yes, ma'am.
ma'am, I'm PGT English and HOD English. I take only 11th and 12th classes. It's like with elderly children, with class 11th and 12th children. Like I put a question about their awareness, and then slowly I unfold the objectives and ask them to produce two or three thoughts. And then I do 20% or 30%, and 60 to 70% is left for the children.
Very nice, ma'am. Means first you make the students to recall their knowledge.
Recall, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very,
And then the objectives. And then even I introduce SDG goals also.
very good, ma'am. Okay. Anybody else who want to share something? Okay, so let's see here that mostly it is said for the facilitators that we have a very great job or responsibility, and many times it's true only to say that we make the dream of the children's real. Okay, and Victor Hugo also has said that there is nothing like a dream to create the future. Means the children's future is in our hand, and we have to be very, we can say, careful while applying the knowledge and everything, because most of the time we say that half knowledge is dangerous things. Means if you provide insufficient knowledge to them, then we keep them in darkness. So there is one saying that if I hear, I forget. If I see, I remember. If I do, I understand. Means 20% what we hear, we can
Forget.
keep in mind. And what we observe, 30% of it only remain in our brain. 50% means what we see and we listen, that is remain with us. But 90%, when we do something ourselves only, when we give the knowledge to the student to implement it themselves only, then it remained for a longer period. Okay, so today my topic is that how we can use the teaching learning material or effective teaching learning material in our pedagogy, so that we can get our purpose fulfilled. So here we have to first know what are the teaching learning materials. So teaching learning materials are the resources which the teachers use to deliver our instructions, our knowledge. Okay, most of the time when we are using several materials, okay, it may be the textbook, workbook, many times it's audio, visual, multi resources. Even recently we are using the graphic representation, and these all help us to make the teaching learning more effective and funful. So today's objectives means, after this session we will get what is the importance of the teaching learning materials in enhancing the students learning, means how it can be more useful. Okay, what are the good characteristics of effective teaching learning material. Then we can distinguish the use of different teaching learning materials in the different contexts, because everywhere we can't use the same material according to the requirement or of our topic or content. We have to choose the effective teaching learning material, and then we have to implement in our classes. Then we can also know that how can we prepare the low cost TLM materials, then how to involve the students also to prepare these teaching learning material, and to explore the web for finding the teaching learning materials. Means recently we are knowing that the internet is a good source of getting the knowledge. So we have to make the students aware that how much use they need to do. Then let's see here what is the purpose and importance of the teaching learning materials, means why we need to use this teaching learning materials. So first of all, if we will go with the same method, means then it is not create the interest among the students. Even if we will talk about ourselves, many teachers has taught us, but very few only we are remembering till now, till today's date. Why it happens? Because of the way of teaching, means what method they are using, what teaching learning material they are using, and what they have taught. That also we are knowing, though the several years has passed. Again, by using teaching learning materials, it make the learning more easy. The complicated topics also make it simpler by using the effective teaching learning material. It also help learning to remain in the minds of the learner for a longer period. As I said, that what we see, what we listen, it is for the temporary period. Very soon we can forget it. But what we experience, we have it for a longer duration. Means 90% of it remain with us for a longer period. Again, it enable the facilitators to express intended concept learning effectively. Means it help the facilitators also to convey or to deliver the knowledge in an easy way to the students. Again, it make the learners familiar with the new ideas also. Different things we can deliver them in the short span of time. So here, the purpose of using TML is that it motivate the learners. Means if we will use different teaching learning materials in our pedagogy, that It will motivate the learners to learn the new things in a new way. Again, it help in the retention of information, as I said, that what they do themselves, okay, after listening, after observing. But when they perform themselves, it remain for a longer period. Then for the holistic learning also, teaching learning materials also play a very important role. It organizes the classroom teaching in a well manner. Many times you have seen, if the same boring method is going on, the class is not controlled, they start to make the noise. But if we will go by the effective teaching learning materials, if we will use in front of the students and the students will enjoy it, the our class will be disciplined one, and it will be uh, grasping the knowledge, and our purpose of delivering the knowledge will also get fulfilled. Again, it helped to change in the attitude of the students, means willingly they will accept the knowledge. Many times you have seen, if the students don't get interest, okay, they start to get bored, then they are not ready to listen anymore. But if in a playful way, in a creative way, by using different teaching learning material, we will deliver the knowledge, then they will also change their attitude, they will also excited the things to know in a different way. Again, the teaching learning materials provide them the particular practical applications. Many times you have seen, when the children perform something, they keep in mind, even after the several months has passed, they remind it what they have done it earlier, okay, in previous classes. Then they share it with the enthusiasm. Again, the use of teaching learning material make the learning fun, and it also help to build the concept formations. Okay, so whatever their queries are there, it get fully satisfied when we use different teaching learning material in our understand in our teaching. Now again, the same thing, that why we need the teaching learning material, what will happen if we will not do it? The same, that reasons are there which enhance the significance of the teaching learning materials. First thing, it that it make the clarity, means any topic which you are going to teach through any way, by using the different teaching learning material, then it will make the concept more clear. Again, it will maximum the senses, means when different teaching learning material when we are using in the classroom, the childrens are paying full attention, and they do the maximum use of their senses, means they will observe it, they will listen it, they will pay concentration, everything. They will focus, in simple words if I will say, then they will focus what they are going to study. Again, teaching learning materials help us to save the time and the teacher's effort. Okay, if the appropriate teaching learning material you use according to your content, according to your concept, then it will reduce your efforts also, and it will save your time also. Already I said that for recalling the knowledge, teaching learning material is also very important. Individual differences also make it clear, because in class we have the variety of the students. Few are the students who can understand by observing, few are who learn more by listening, by paying attention. So all these need of the students of different students can be fulfilled by using the different teaching learning material. And again, it provide the direct experience, means when the children face that in front of them, they observe it in front of them, then they get it the direct experience. Now, what are the testing effectiveness and usefulness of the teaching and learning materials? Most of the time we have seen that a lesson become more effective and useful when teaching learning materials are more, we can say, means when they see, observe, heard, touch the things, they keep in mind. Means suppose if you want to show them the if you want to teach them the colors, okay, then you just keep the apple in front of them, keep the banana in front of them. When they will touch it, when they will observe it, they will share ki, yes, the apple is red in the color, okay, and they will keep in mind for a longer period. Same way, yes, banana, it's a yellow. So these way are there, these materials are there which will keep everlasting impact on their mind. Again, it delivers without teaching and learning, it can be boring. Means if a lesson we will teach them and we will just deliver the lecture method, then the students will get bored. Okay, today's generation is very fast. They know many things. So we need to implement many things in our pedagogy, teaching learning styles. Okay, we have to be more innovative, more creative in our teaching learning materials. So it will attract the attention. The children will also think, they will also take interest when they will see, yes, the teacher has used this material to explain this particular topic. Again, it encourage everyone, okay, the participants also and the trainees also, means those who are getting the knowledge and those who are providing the knowledge, so both get encouraged. Even it make the lesson enjoyable and memorable. So different teaching learning materials as we will use, we will find that it will become the teaching more interesting. Now it is required that we have to identify the resources, means what resources are available. With the help of it, we can make the teaching learning material which should be less costly. Again, we need to be careful that who is our target audience. Okay, according to the age group of the students, we have to use our teaching learning materials. If the students are small one, we have to show them the direct objects. If the audience is big, means the students are the bigger one, then we can use the latest one. For example, the graphic technology we can use to make them feel the concept. So here we'll talk about the types of the teaching learning materials. So one which we can say that teacher made materials, means teacher take the initiative. They use their creativity and innovation and made the materials. So these are the charts, flashcards, working models, flow charts, booklets. Even many times you also make the different charts in your class related to your subjects. Use different flashcards to recall the memory of the students. Many working models also you use so that the students can understand the concept. Flow chart to imagine the summarization of the lesson, and the booklet. And few are the mechanical one, means which are the available material to us. For example, the newspaper and magazines are there, which is easily available and it's cheap only, it's not too costly. Encyclopedia is there, audio resources is there, visual resources is there, internet is there. So these are the two types, means which we categorize teacher made and which is easily available to us. Now again, we can say the teaching learning materials can be divided in three parts, that is the audio, visual and audio visual. Audio we consider that which we learn through the listening only, and the visual which we learn through viewing the pictures. Audio visual which have the both, means we can listen also, we can observe also. So under the audio category, we consider the radio broadcast, cassettes, CD players. Visual, we consider the blackboard, chart, pictures, graphs, models. And in audio visual, we have seen the documentaries are there, small educational TV films are there. So first we'll talk about that, which is the visual one. So under this, we can get the printed materials. So under printed materials, which we use in our classroom, that are the textbooks. Okay, you have seen that the textbooks are also play a vital role. It play a great impact. If the textbooks are colorful one, okay, it is full of the pictures, puzzles, that it create the interest among the students. Okay, they try to go through the lessons. They, if many times the textbooks are based on the story, so the variety of the contents are used. Few lessons are based on the story, few are based on the articles, few are narrative. So variation the students are getting and they get interest. Okay, then pamphlets, magazines, articles, newspapers are there. So the printed material advantage is what, that it is easily available to us. Okay, the students are familiar one, it has a well structured syllabus and all that, so that the student can utilize it. It's more effective also, it provide the effective language models. Okay, and as I said, visually it is appealing. Okay, different pictures, colorful images are there which inspire and motivate us. Now, all you, as I said, that make this a different subject charts. So its chart is a group of related facts which is presented in the form of a diagram. Okay, different subjects, different diagrams we are using. So here we can see it that the advantage of the chart making is this, that it tells the content at a glance. Means as we observe the chart, we get to immediately that particular content, what topic it is. And again, it is very convenient, it is economical also, and it is very efficient also. Grab the attention of the students. Okay, and as we display the chart, so again and again when they will observe, they will recall it, and that knowledge will repeat, and it will be remain for a longer period. But the disadvantage is that it cannot show the movement. It means it's a still object. We will just display, and the student while going coming in the class, they will observe and they will get that topic clarify. Many times in the different difficult subject, mostly the science is there, maths is there, different formulas are there, diagrams are there, which is difficult for understanding to the students. So when we make the chart, we display in the class, the students observe it and they get it. Here you can see the image of different subject charts. Okay, here first one is the water cycle. So here through the image, we can get the idea that how the water is circulated and come back on the earth. Again, here you can see one cycle is shown. Okay, different seasons are shown. Again, the tenses chart here, types of noun. Okay, Hindi chart is there, maths chart is there, which is the graphical one. So all these, when they observe, they remind it, they recall it again and again. The flashcard is also a visual object. Okay, when just to recall the memory, the teachers use the flashcard. Means at one side the questions are given and at the other side the answer is given. So first we will show the question to the student, they will answer it, and then we will show the opposite side, and then they will get it that are they right or wrong. So it is also used to review the content. But there are the few drawbacks of the flashcard is that it can become boring when we use repeatedly. Means we have to make the new flashcard for the new topic. Again and again, the same thing we can't use. Once it is utilized, just one or two time only we can use it. Later on, we have to change the topic and we have to make another flashcard. Working model also you have seen during the science exhibition. Okay, to enhance the scientific knowledge of the student, the working model are more effective source. Even in the social science subject also you have seen that working models are there which enhance the interest of the students. It make the students engage. Okay, it build their critical thinking power, and the graphic aesthetics and the computational skills also developed through the working models. Means when the student do work themselves, they get the knowledge of all these things. But the disadvantage is that it is costly and it is difficult to maintain also. Again, it requires more attention and understanding. If the topic is not clear, your knowledge is not sufficient, then this working model don't work it, and it don't grab the attention of the viewers. Even the flow chart also, it recall or represent the students thinking process. Means when the lesson is over, we can ask them to draw the flow chart, then the students will recall their memory. They will use their logic, and they will organize the chart, so they will get the idea how it is implemented. E-booklet is also there as single topic. We can make the small booklet like this, and a single topic we can explain through it. It is easy to handle, it's more affordable also, and it's very cheap, not costly. So any topic which the students find difficult, we can ask them, we can suggest them that yes, they can make the small booklet. In that they can write the maths formulas, science diagrams, social science dates and all that. They can revise it, they can keep in the pocket, and whenever they need, they can remove from the pocket and they can repeat it. But again, we find that everything is having pros and cons. So here also, for the group learning, we can't make it effective. Individual learning, we can use the booklet. So here, these are the different teaching learning material you can see, which the student get the interest when we use it. Again, under the visual, we have the newspapers and magazines. Okay, so newspapers are easily available to us. It's very flexible also. We are getting we develop the reading habits when we read the newspaper regularly. But again, the drawback that it's a poor production quality. So why I am sharing the advantages and disadvantages? Because we have to be smart enough to choose our teaching learning material according to the requirement of the content. कि सपोज अगर हमें कोई ऐसा टॉपिक पढ़ाना है कि जो बहुत ही ज्यादा बच्चों के लिए डिफिकल्ट है, तो हम ऐसे टीचिंग लर्निंग मटेरियल को यूज करेंगे जो कि ज्यादा समय तक रहे और बच्चे उसको रिवाइज करें और उस टॉपिक को जब तक वो क्लियर नहीं होता वो उसको रिपीट करते रहें. और ऐसा टॉपिक जो ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, इट हैज द मीडियम लेवल और स्केल, then we can use the newspaper magazines also. Even again, the benefit of the newspaper, that the newspaper cutting they can put and they can collect the information, they can paste it easily. So these are the plus point also. So we have to just judge and then we have to go with it. So here again, the magazine articles benefit is there that we are getting the knowledge on different topics, health related, then science related, what is the general awareness is going on, that also get through the magazine articles. Encyclopedia is also considered as the visual one. Okay, it's a reference book. So when we have to summarize of the knowledge either of any branch, we can use the encyclopedia. Here you can see it's a maths encyclopedia. Again, the benefit of it that we can use it, we can learn it easily, we can get the vast knowledge of that particular thing in that encyclopedia. But again, it is required the internet connectivity if we are using the online encyclopedia. If we will talk about the audio aids, we are getting the radio, phonograph, tape recorders, and mostly these audio aids or audio materials are used for the language learning. Okay, many times you have seen in the English, we are talking that LSRW, listening, speaking, writing, and reading. So all cannot fulfill only through the visual one. Okay, we require the audio also. So a pronunciation of a particular word, all that we need the audio sources. Again, it's available when we are referring to any historical event. Suppose if I want to listen any historical events or the First World War, then the audio tape will help me out. Many times we can, if we want to make the environment more simple, then we can play the background music also. Okay, so the children will get interest when they will perform some activity and all that. So audio resources, as I said, radio talk, CDs, DVDs are there, and the benefit of it that it covers the huge audience. Means at a time, a large group of the students we can cover it, and it is useful when we need to handle a class which has more students. Now phonography is also considered as a record player, which is depend on the tuning. So as I said, that visual resources are many, but here you can see that even our Ministry of Human Resources also has started the Swam Prabha, which is the free DTH channel for the education. Means the student, those who are not able to get the knowledge Okay, then they get it free of cost. Means mostly in rural areas the facilities are not available. Then these students get the benefit of such DTH channels to enhance their knowledge, and it make their learning permanent one. Again, it help to students to increase their critical thinking power. But the loss or the disadvantage is that it is only one way communication. Means they can only observe and they can get the knowledge. Here they can't respond. If okay, and the slow learners also can't get it the benefit of it. Internet is the term which is not unknown to us. Even the small kid also know about it, that if we want the knowledge regarding any topic, we can easily get through it. But it is very important that we have to use the wise use of the internet. Okay, though it's exciting, okay, it provides several options to us, but again we should be smart enough to choose that particular topic, that what we have to select. Again, the disadvantage of internet, that it is have the poor computer literacy. Means those who are not having the sufficient knowledge of the computer, they can't get the benefit of it. Again, the face-to-face contact can't takes place. Graphic material, as I said, that is many times it's not possible for us to concrete the real life situation. Then through the graphic material we can show it. Suppose if I have to teach the about the physical features of India, then I can take the children's there. But through the graphical material I can show to them, and I can explain, yes, these are the Himalayas which protect us from the Siberian waves. Okay, again we can also explain to the student that yes, the southern part of the India is surrounded by the oceans. Sri Lanka is the neighboring countries at the south, and it is connected with the Pakistan. So such kinds of the knowledge by visual, by graphical material we can give to the students. So when the things will be in front of the students, they will get more interest and they will learn it happily. Here again one more example. If we have to teach the solar system, we can create that in a graphic way, and we can explain. When the children will get this real life experience, they will keep it for a longer period. So just I think let's go something. Yeah, is it audible? Is it audible to
Yes,
all?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam,
Okay,
yes.
thanks. Yeah,
Audible.
maybe one way communication is going on, so I'll get boring. Let's see and enjoy.
Hi, everybody. I have a pencil. Can you help me put it in my bag? I have a pencil. What do you have? I have a pencil. What do you have? I have a pencil. What do you have? Put it in my bag. Oh, look. I have a ruler. Let's put it in my bag. I have a ruler, what do you have? I have a ruler, what do you have? I have a ruler, what do you have? Put it in my bag. I have a notebook too. Help me put it in my bag. I have a notebook, what do you have? I have a notebook, what do you have? I have a notebook, what do you have? My bag. I have a marker. Sing along while I put it in my bag. I have a marker, what do you have? I have a marker, what do you have? I have a marker, what do you have? Put it in my bag. I also have a stapler. stapler, what do you have? I have a stapler, what do you have? I have a stapler, what do you have? Put it in my bag. And the last thing I have is some paper. Let's put the paper in my bag. I have some paper, what do you have? I have some paper, what do you have? I have some paper, what do you have? Put it in my bag. My bag. My bag. What do Hey there, kid.
So all you have enjoyed that song, right? So what do you get after listening this, observing this? What experience are you getting?
After listening this, we feel that some sort of a lesson we can also narrate in this manner.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, how many of you feel that yes, it make the environment very soothing?
It was some sort of a pleasant only by listening that song.
Yes. So many
So-
times we have seen that many difficult subjects are there. And after that, if we have our period, our subject, then many times the students are already get tired, mentally tired, because maths period is there, which use their logic. Again, science is there, which need their retention. Then the next period, if you have, for example, the social science only. So do you feel that the students will be able to pay attention?
No, ma'am. So that time, I will start talking to them just funny way. I'll ask them how you did, what was the thing. Any one anime character, something I'll ask them. They start speaking, and that make them to get relaxed for some time. Sometimes I may skip class also that time.
Yes. So it is very important that when we have such situation, that time we have to first make the class environment uh, interesting one. We need to grab the attention of the students. We can't force the students to learn. Okay. We have to inspire. We have to motivate to learn. If we will force them, then that knowledge will not be the permanent one. Okay. Maybe few will pay attention, but many of not. In that situation, we have to be wise enough to choose our teaching learning material in a way that students can get interest. Okay, so though they have go through the difficult subject period, but after that also willingly they will get ready to you and your subject or the content which you are going to share. So let's continue here.
Ma'am, can I share one small experience?
Yeah, ma'am, definitely, sure.
That we are having in 9th class economics, village Palampur.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So I request I asked 9th class children to go to the agricultural field and literally get experience and get the letter. Many of
Okay.
them, when they went there and they came out and they say happily, they said that, ma'am, it was so nice to do this activity, madam. It was very learning part. And 7th class children to understand molten magma, I made them to do this boiling water. They have taken pictures. And next day they came and shared that entire process. It was really, I felt like that. I am also learning with them. That was my felt. I felt that when they were expressing in the class. So
Yes,
this
very
is
true,
one
Purnima
thing
ma'am.
very nicely. It helps us to learn, and they are also learning, and we are also learning that. Wow, this nice idea. We got this like that. Sometimes we ourselves feel very happy for such innovative thing.
Yeah, even we also enjoy when we use the new things in our teaching learning method. Even many of you also have experience that when we go with the variety, we also get the interest to go the topic. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, that is true.
Yeah.
What you are telling is true.
Okay, let's see further that we have to do the pre-testing of teaching and learning materials. Means it is very important that suppose if we are going to use any new teaching learning material, then we have to first get the review from our colleagues also. So many times when the same brain comes together, they suggest the better ideas. Okay, so many times if we are not able to choose what is the best option for the teaching learning material, at that moment we have to pre-test it. Again, the strategies which we need to use it, that we have to first find out who is the audience, and according to them we have to use our teaching learning materials. Means we can't force the students to strain their eyes continuously. Means every time only the visual aids or only the audio aids materials can't help the students. Okay, sometimes we have to change our material also. Okay, so here at the end, or before going to the end, what do you feel that yes, what change we need to do, what other methods or what other materials we have to use in our teaching learning style? So I just want to get back from you only, that what do you catch from today's session?
I think role plays are the one which will make children to understand the concept.
Okay, so role play
Sometimes,
can come under the audio visual, means the students are
yes,
listening also and they observe also. Yeah.
observers. And sometimes we can ask them to go for the field. Like as just now I told you, I was sharing with you regarding experiential learning,
Yes,
where
yes.
children can go and literally, that is also one thing which they are learning. This is the new thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes going and meeting representative, their elected representative, ward members, these things, they create their overall personality development, and at the same time, they develop their speaking skills and their confidence level, and they develop critical thinking also among them when to frame the questions and everything. This is what I feel. So I'm doing this literally in my school.
Yes.
Ma'am, we organize ALS,
Yes, ma'am.
assessment of listening and speaking.
Yeah.
These sessions, firstly, we organize jam sessions, just a minute, and then subsequently increase the time.
Yes, we are blessed that Rita ma'am is here to share her experience. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else? See, all we are the facilitators. Every time we just do the innovation in our teaching learning methodology. So what other suggestion you can put it here so the others will get the benefit?
Comic strip.
Yeah. So again, that will come under the audio visual materials.
Visual, ma'am. Comics, we are going to reading.
Okay, okay. Printed one. Okay.
Printed one,
Yeah,
it comes.
Okay, okay. Yes. Yes, Surikha
And
ma'am.
we can do even in the role play, this dance and art form also we can do that now.
Yeah.
That's what I feel, that I'm this time I'm planning to do that. I'm thinking over it after listening this is what I'm thinking to do that.
Okay, good to see that mom has planned it, and others can also get the idea, so they can also implement. Mridula ma'am, do you want to share something? Good to see the active participants. I will appreciate it when someone else also want to share something. Okay, so before going ahead, let's go with some other.
Blue. I see something blue.
hearing.
Yellow. I see something yellow. Yellow. I see something yellow. Yellow, yellow. I see something yellow. Find something yellow. Red. I see something red. Red. I see something red. Red, 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 red. I see something red. Find something red. Purple. I see something purple. Purple. I see something purple. Purple, purple. I see something purple. Find something purple. Blue, yellow, red, purple. I see colors everywhere.
Okay, so now you have saw one more video. So what do you feel? Why I have shown this? Can anybody guess? Okay, so here Pooja ma'am has shared that we used to play this game called Kati Patang Kaun Sa Rang. Okay, very nice, ma'am. I have shown this video with the purpose that while choosing our teaching learning material, we should be careful that it should be activity based. Okay, it should not be one way. It should not be happen that just we are just showing and the children's every time observing it, or we are making them to listen some audios and they are just listening. Okay, some activity should be included in the mid. So when they will get the knowledge, immediately they will recall their memory and they will give the feedback. So at the end, they can understand the topic very well. So the conclusion for the today's session that we are having several teaching learning materials and they have their own characteristics. Okay, they have their benefits, their drawbacks also, and few we can say that they are more effective but few are less effective. But it's our responsibility as a facilitator that we have to be very careful to choose the most appropriate aid to serve the teaching purpose. Means what concept we are going to deliver them, we have to be choose our teaching learning material accordingly, and we have to put the everlasting impact. And that's why for the teaching learning material, we say that a good aid is like a window. It should not call attention to itself. It should just let in the light. Overall meaning is this, that whatever teaching learning material we are using, We have to be careful that it should fulfill the purpose of us to deliver the proper knowledge to our students. So I will just hand over to sir. Sir,
You can stop sharing the screen, ma'am.
yes, sir.
And dear participants, in case you have any queries, kindly come forward to get your queries answered. We would feel really elated to answer the queries in case you have any. I believe no one has a query. So we would request the participants to come forward and give your valuable feedback, because your feedback means a lot to the resource person. It helps them to plan more things for their upcoming sessions. That's how it is.
Ma'am, it was an inspiring session, and I believe it will elevate our teaching.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Suman ma'am has raised her hand.
Yes, sir. Sir, as I am teaching kindergarten class, so what I have noticed while teaching the class, the attention span of the students is hardly of 20 minutes. So after every 20 minutes, we have to keep them engaged in some or the other activities. Like this is what I am doing. So, I would request ma'am to share few activities which should be engaging so that we can keep children engaged. We are doing ample of things, but sometimes they get repetitive. So, I want if ma'am could share some of the activities which will be helpful for us.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. See, most of the time inside the four walls of the classroom, we can't provide the knowledge. Okay, sometimes we have to take them in the surrounding, in the lap of the nature. Then we have to give it. Then they will grasp it. Even as I said that we by using different senses, the students get more experience. So you provide that the direct object, they will get the experience of it. And definitely it's true that more than 20 minutes we can. And even for the small kids, we can't say that if they are coming for the 3 hours, then 180 minutes they have to pay attention. Okay, out of that 180 minutes, hardly 60 minutes they will use for getting the knowledge. So as they will grown up, definitely their span will be increased and they will get more attentive.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Why I asked this question? Because the reason being, our school is screen free. Like we don't allow students to watch smart classes or something like that. Reason being, because they are already watching it throughout the day. So somehow we have to keep them engaged. That's why I asked this question. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. That only, as I said, that the printed materials are there, flashcards are there, then many games, educational games are available. So we can make it available to the students.
Right.
Audio source we can use. Suppose if visual not possible, then audio we can use. We can play with the permission to the admin or the authority if they allow to use the mobile and all that out of the Bluetooth. Then at least singing, through the singing where through rhymes they will learn the things, because the small kids they are learn from the listening and then they come to the reading. And that's why we say
Yes,
listening is
you're right,
more
ma'am.
powerful than reading.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for that clarification, ma'am.